Snappy.
ਨਲੂਆ ਸ਼ੇਰ ਪੁੱਤਰ ਦਸ਼ਮੇਸ਼ ਦਾ ਸੁਰਾ ਸਿੱਖ ਪੰਥ ਦੀ ਸ਼ਾਨ ਛੋਟਾ ਵੀਰ ਸ਼ੇਰ ਪੰਜਾਬ ਦਾ ਨੀ ਤਰਕ ਜਰਨੈਲ ਮਹਾਨ ਜੁੱਸਾ 7 ਫੁੱਟ ਚੋਪਰ
Hey YouTube, this is Uncle Momo's music reaction channel where I provide my views on talented artists from around the world, both established artists and non-established artists. And I promise you that you won't be disappointed whatsoever. So why don't you come and join me in discovering amazing, talented artists and bringing it to the forefront of my channel for us to view. Now, my next reaction of today, we are going to a legendary artist who sadly passed away. I won't go into much details of how he's passed away because we all know about it if you are a serious and dedicated fan of Sidhu. And this particular song, Vaar, it was produced by Snappy, mixed and mastered by Rass, and the visuals is Navkaran and Brar, and the promotions Gold Media Entertainment, and obviously the labels Sidhu. This is you can get it on Spotify, iTunes, Slavan, Resso, Hungama, YouTube Music, and WYNK Music as well. And I'll leave all the other details down below there for where you can support this particular track. Look, even it's like premiered the other day and it's 11.5 million. It just shows you how much of a legendary, iconic and fundamental icon this particular artist is and still is. And I say is rather than any other word because he's still here and he lives among us individually. He has lifted that, he has flamed that torch in one's heart where it was not there. He's placed issues where he's fought for issues and for the underdogs. He's always there, been in the limelight. He was the people's person. I could go on, and you know, we all can go on. It's just amazing that even though that he is gone, sadly, that torch is still burning brightly and so hard. And he's gonna have many. You can talk about him from days, and it's you know, you can talk about him for days. You can talk about him from days. I was shocked. I'm telling you. You know what? Let's stop that. We celebrate Sidhu's life in terms of music, which will always live on in his mortal creations. So, without further ado, you know what we're here for. Great vocabs and a damn good video audio music. Can you dig it? This hasn't got no subtitles. Let's go for the flow. Sorry.
Snappy.
ਨਲੂਆ ਸ਼ੇਰ ਪੁੱਤਰ ਦਸ਼ਮੇਸ਼ ਦਾ ਸੁਰਾ ਸਿੱਖ ਪੰਥ ਦੀ ਸ਼ਾਨ ਛੋਟਾ ਵੀਰ ਸ਼ੇਰ ਪੰਜਾਬ ਦਾ ਨੀ ਤਰਕ ਜਰਨੈਲ ਮਹਾਨ ਜੁੱਸਾ 7 ਫੁੱਟ ਚੋਪਰ ਦਰਸ਼ਨੀ 7 ਫੁੱਟ ਚੋਪਰ ਦਰਸ਼ਨੀ ਮੋਟੀ ਸਿੱਖ ਫੌਜਾਂ ਦੀ ਸ਼ਾਨ
I love the visuals. Look at that design. The Warriors, mate. You try and take their sword away from them. I dare you. Some of the tallest warriors as well, mate. Look at that.
ਆਸਟ੍ਰੇਲੀਆ ਦੀ ਜਿਹੜੀ ਅਖਬਾਰ ਨੇ ਪਿੱਛੇ ਜੇ 12 ਜਰਨੈਲਾਂ ਦੀ ਗੱਲ ਕੀਤੀ ਸੀ ਉਹਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਹੈਰੀ ਸਿੰਘ ਨਲੂਏ ਦਾ ਫਸਟ ਨੇਮ ਸੀ
Australia, you know.
ਸਿੱਧੂ ਮੂਸੇਵਾਲਾ
So that was Sidhu, or that is, sorry, Sidhu Moosewala with Vaar. Now, it's listen, the history, and it was absolutely amazing on that, about the Sikhs and the warriors regarding that. But what I will say to you is, go to Wikipedia and type in Vaar, V-A-A-R. Type that in there and see what comes up. You'd be very, 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 very surprised what comes up on there. Check it out. I'm not even going to say nothing whatsoever. All I will say is just check it out and then come back to me and tell me what you think about that. Sidhu Moosewala was, and like I said, an iconic figure that represented the people's people. You know, he didn't want that. He didn't have. There was no interest in him in being that, even though maybe more than enough people pushed him into lines of politics, you should represent this, or maybe you should run for that, or whatever have you, but he represented the people. Like I said, I'm not going to discuss how he died and who was involved or whatever have you, blah 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 blah, and all this kind of conspiracy theory that goes into that. I'm talking about the human being and the presence that he left on, and the impact that he left around the world. Yeah, around the world, and what he signified. It's just, I don't know. He's a big figure to replace, and that's why his body and his music is still resonating long after his unfortunate passing away. He himself is still resonating. It still carries oomph. It still carries weight and power. It still has significance. It still has substance. And it will always continue having that. It really will. Whenever there is a need, play his song, and you see how much momentum it carries. You see how much it signifies. Too soon, too young for me. But like I said, his music will be immortalized. So you can't, and that's something that you can never destroy. And for that reason, I salute you. Boom.
Snappy.
ਦੁਨੀਆ ਮੰਨਦੀ ਹੈ ਨਾ ਆਸਟ੍ਰੇਲੀਆ ਦੀ ਜਿਹੜੀ ਅਖਬਾਰ ਨੇ ਪਿੱਛੇ ਜੇ 12 ਜਰਨੈਲਾਂ ਦੀ ਗੱਲ ਕੀਤੀ ਸੀ ਉਹਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਹੈਰੀ ਸਿੰਘ ਨਲੂਏ ਦਾ ਫਸਟ ਨੇਮ ਸੀ ਫਸਟ ਨੇਮ ਸਿੱਧੂ ਮੂਸੇਵਾਲਾ